we knew in the beginning we wanted to put a bed rack on it
Mm-hmm.
and have the tent on it, and we looked at several different options on the bed rack. How did we land on this one?
So we ended up with the Road Armor, the Treck system, and the Road Armor bed. Some of the favorite features that we have is, one, it's height adjustable, so we can run it as a mid rack, we can run it as a high rack. For our purposes, we chose to run it as a high rack because we knew that the tent wasn't going to be on it all the time, which makes it look symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
It also gives us a little bit of room between that spare tire that's up under there and the drawer system. So we've got a little room to put things. So we like it in that high system. There's all attachments available for this rack, and anything that you can think of. Bottle opener, high lift, traction boards, bicycles, anything you can imagine, they make it to put on this thing.
And it gives us a great platform to add the other pieces on. So like the camera for the brand view mirror
Absolutely.
integrates into there.
It does.
We have
The
the
lights.
connections for the high lift jack, which isn't on it right now,
No.
but that's where it goes. Then we have the traction boards on the other side.
Right.
And a lot of flexibility to add other stuff.
Oh yeah, because it's got mounting holes and brackets and stuff everywhere, so it can all be moved around. It's all modular, so I mean, literally the sky's the limit. And it'll play nice with other things. You could add some tooling accessories or whatever you wanted, and it would play along pretty well. So it's a very versatile system. We also like the fact that it held the spare tire, like we talked about. So many people do different things with the spare tire. A lot of people take them off, but I'm not a proponent for that. When you're especially when you're overlanding, when you're in the middle of nowhere, if you have a tire failure, what are you going to do? Drive it back on the rim to hope you find,
Right.
hope you find somebody to help you. Then what's the chances of them having a 37-inch tire that'll pop on there? So I'm a firm believer in carrying the spare. This gives us a way to do it that's out of the way, that's not dragging the ground, so it's not going to get torn up, it's not going to get scratched. And we know that was a great feature that was important to us. So this is the only one that gives us the ability to do that. It relocates the factory winch system that raises and lowers it. It puts it up in the rack. It's raised and lowered the same way.
And that factory winch system, that's not common on all pickup trucks, right?
It is pretty common on
Okay,
most.
we'll cut that out.
Most with an underbed. Yeah, the factory winch system, and you'll put in one of the jack tools and you turn it. It just lowers it down on a cable.
So I don't have to, when the time comes, I have to change the tire on this thing.
Right.
I don't necessarily have to crawl under and then
No.
muscle it down.
No.
I go into that jack system and I lower it down.
Correct,
I
yeah.
crank it down.
There's a little tube on the side, and you put the factory tool in there, and you can crank it, and you can lower it all the way down onto the bed, and then you just turn the little piece to the side and pull it through, and then your wheel's free.
And slide it over.
And then when you put your damaged spare, put it back up the same way. You don't really have to do anything other than just pick it up and get it into the bed.
So being newer for me to Jeeps, as you know, I've had Jeeps over the years, but not a modern Wrangler.
Right.
The four-door Wrangler, part of the appeal to it is it does have pretty good storage space
It does.
in the back.
It does.
This is a four-door Jeep truck, JT, and it doesn't have the storage space. It has the truck
Yeah.
bed
And you
but
got
if
like
you-
a little bit under the rear seat, right?
and a little bit under the rear seat.
Not
So
much.
when we found a solution to that with the decked drawer system, you ended up liking it so much you became a dealer for it.
I did. We brought the product in, and we do have displays and stuff on site. And really, it's a nice lightweight system. It fits well. It's made well. The drawers operate smooth. There's security. Again, it's modular. You can put different toolboxes that they have that fit in there specifically. It really makes the most of a little bit of space.
It really
It
does.
doesn't really waste a lot.
And it gives you a lot of lockable, secure storage space that you can keep very organized. They have the toolboxes that are designed. You order them from them, and they fit perfectly
They-
in there.
they
and
do.
They integrate. The other thing I like about it, it's not real practical the way we have it set up right now. But if I did want to carry a 800-pound four-wheeler, I could rest it on the top of that deck.
Yes, it does have. It's
Bed.
very strong. It
They say
supports quite a bit.
2,500 pounds is what it'll carry, which is really impressive. And I've seen some of their videos. some guys will take one of the deck drawers and take all their tools and stuff out, throw ice in there, and they have a cooler.
Not a bad
That
idea.
rolls right out of the back of the.
Not a
the
bad
truck.
idea at all. Yeah, so it's a very versatile system. It does have also the strap down rails, so it gives you mounting points if you're going to bungee cord or ratchet strap things down to the top of it. Again, increasing the utility and the usability of it.